Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Jones's Raiders going up against Bo's Chiefs. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
It's Thursday night in the NFL, and we welcome you to tonight's matchup here on EA Sports. Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for this important matchup late in the year. The playoff chase is on, and every game is an absolute must. Partner, how about it before kickoff?
Well, the games are an absolute must. Throw caution, throw that right out the window. This is about who's willing to go out there and play with abandonment. That's what it takes to win big games. That's what it takes to beat a team on the other side that's good. And I think we're going to see two teams here today willing to take chances and do whatever it takes to win.
The Chiefs are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Kings got the football on the tee, and we are ready to get this thing started. Charles is going to test the coverage this time. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Smith's going to be at quarterback today. Last week he had a solid game, throwing for over 300 yards. First down here. The Raiders lined up in the nickel. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. He's got the catch. Alexander's marked down at the 27.
When you play this cover 3 defense, it's kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense, and that's a gain of 9. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Chiefs snap it at the 36. That's a gain of 10.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. These kind of drives usually lead to scores.
First down at the 46. Takes it out of the eye. Keeps churning ahead. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
And we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early.
The Chiefs and the Raiders, how many times did you grow up as a kid watching this matchup?
A lot. The late West Coast game, it was always fun to watch them. It seemed like yesterday. Lynn Dawson, the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. Darryl Lamonica, the Mad Bomber for the Oakland Raiders. It was always an exciting football game to see.
I worked for years with Hank Stram, and there was nothing he loved more than the chance to play the Raiders twice a year, going up against the likes of John Madden. It's just so much history here.
Yeah, there's tremendous history, and what I like, too, after all these years, even though the franchises have been up and down, the bad blood is still there. It's a great rivalry, and like I said, fun for the fans to watch.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Brought down after a gain of 6.
The Chiefs know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Alex Smith from the gun. Brings it into his body. Chiefs are in for the score.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Chiefs with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Raiders now will get their first shot to come onto the field and score. They gave up points on the opening drive. The score's 7-0. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. James running this one out. And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. Carr's going to be leading the offense once again today. He connected on over 60% of his throws last week. First down here. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. From the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. Here's a look at how the Raiders line up on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Two tight ends on the field here. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line. And here's the Chiefs defense. They are one of the best in the NFL when it comes to total defense. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. They've come out in the dime package. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He'll fire it out to the left. Pulls it in. That brings the play to an end.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. Great quarterback.
The Raiders have to be hoping this doesn't turn out like last week's game. Tough luck losers a week ago and trailing in another tight one right now, Phil.
We're going to find out if they learned anything from last week's tight loss. And Jim, when you get in situations like this, it's about making that one play that gives your team a good chance to win.
Second down coming up.
Alert!
Will go ground. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation.
Short following the run. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Jones-Drew's going to secure the handoff. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL, about the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
First and 10. Jones-Drew on the screen. Gets about 9 on the play.
Good job that time by the quarterback. And that's why we got the completion.
We ready? Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
Second and 2. McFadden's going to take the handoff now.
McFadden's trying to be patient.
The Raiders take it from the 33. Darren McFadden will run with it. Johnson's there to make the tackle. Move the chains after that last run. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Alert! Alert! Hey, we're going to rally. Rally! Come on, baby! Alert! Alert!
Carr's going to take it from the gun. Has his man. Bronson's there that time for the tackle.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the...
What a drive this has been.
We ready? Red 18.
Carr's back in shotgun formation, and he's forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense. Finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Carr's got it in the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work.
This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt. No good. An empty trip for the offense. Interesting little chess match game here as they miss the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time, the mechanics of the situation were not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
First down at the 36. Jamal Charles carries the football. And he's brought down right at the 42.
Yeah, well, that's what his nickname should be, the Flash, because he is fast, deceptive, and he was fast coming out of the University of Texas and quietly has been one of the best running backs in the NFL for quite a while.
The first quarter is behind us, and we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs will attempt to carry over that momentum after that huge play before the end of the first down here after the run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Gains maybe 5. The Chiefs have fallen back on what they do quite well, and that's run the football. Charles is near the top of the league in rush yards, and he's showing why today.
It is hard in the NFL to run the football like this every single week, but here we are again, and they are getting it done.
The Chiefs run the 37, and they'll run the football with Charles. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
How about the defensive line? Give that penetration, give that tackle.
Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
The defense comes out in the dime. The Raiders have it at the 39. They're setting up screen.
That's just an awesome job that time by the...
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Zebra! Zebra! All right, here we go.
Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Should have had it.
Look the football in. With the gloves these receivers wear.
The down following that incompletion. It's a too tight end formation. Throws the pass. Carr's pass will go for an incompletion.
That's what you expect. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. Throws to the right. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
Well, that pass is incomplete, Jim, but that's just a terrible job by the quarterback. When they're running the slant route, just throw it right at their stomach.
Over the football. Smith set in the pistol. First down at the 19. Smith with the handoff. Rogers going to make the tackle.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back, it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
2nd down and 2. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Charles is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has...
Now, after picking up the 1st on the ground. Smith lined up. 2 tight ends set. On the money.
Sideline. That time he gets out there and he puts that inside foot into the ground, breaks outside. The throw is on target. Good solid game, just short of that 1st down marker.
Got the completion, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a 1st down.
A lot of times you look at the drag, there's nobody open. Go up to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, and it's just short of getting the 1st down.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 40. Gets the handle here. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Yeah, Jim, it looks like an upper body injury. I think we're pretty sure of that. And as usual, we just hope it's not serious. We'll find out here soon.
Now for this next series.
All right, here we go.
1st down at the 21. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down.
After going to the ground game, the 1st play. Offense lines up here.
Red 18, zebra.
From the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Much easier.
Carr set. Empty backfield.
Zebra. 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 Zebra.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him, because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds. They head to the line. Smith's going to be in the pistol here. Smith connects with Bo.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on 1st down. Usually it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a 1st down.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Charles is able to show everybody why he's away and picking up a 1st down.
Smith's lining up in the pistol. The Chiefs take it from the 28. Jamal Charles. Burnett's the one who brings him to the ground. The Chiefs have turned it up a notch with their running game today, Phil. Charles has been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today. Just coming out and out-hitting the defense, giving the running back opportunities, and they are taking advantage of it. My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. Are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
3rd down and 11. Looking to the right side and throwing. Has a catch for the 1st.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at the half, it's the Verizon Halftime Report.
All right, and welcome back, where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Back in an awful position. Double tight end formation. First and 10. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Again on second down. They're loaded up in the full house formation. Second down and 10. Maurice Jones-Drew. And picked up about 4. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Screen. This screen pass will go incomplete.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations like this one on third down. Can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
Charles has got it on the return. Got a flag. Brought down at the 44.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course for now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties. Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The Chiefs from the 27. Fasano's got it, and a first. The Chiefs use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. First down here after the completion. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Smith takes it from the gun. Kansas City takes it across. Touchdown Chiefs.
Offside. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Counted. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. That's a gain of 6. That's second down coming up. Nickel formation here for the defense. throws to the right. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job of that. When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
They've come out in the dime package. First down at the 38. Down the field. The pass is picked off by Barry. In on the stop.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. First down at the 31. And gains about 1. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. That does it for the first half. Raiders trail in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Raiders are on the bad end of things at home. We'll have 2 quarters to turn it around. The Chiefs deserve to be ahead, but will need to put together another strong half. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Chiefs have it at the 9. Fasano's going to haul in the pass. He kept up the 8-play drive with the TD. That takes the lead up to 7. Raiders have it midway through 1. Osbury's found on the quick pass, and he'll end up at their own 40-yard line before being tackled. Chiefs have it at the 27. Coverage breaks down here, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 17. Same drive. Hemingway's got the catch here, and this 2-play drive goes for a touchdown. Chiefs up by 2 touchdowns. So with that, we thank you for joining us for the Verizon Halftime Report. We'll go back now to Jim and Phil for the start of the second half.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. Offense lines up here. The defense comes out in the nickel. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. The Raiders have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. Jones-Drew's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up. Quit trying to run the football and throw it down the field.
And sailing out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down. The defense comes out in the dime. Carr's got it in the gun. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
No return here as he makes the fair catch. The Chiefs now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. First down at the 17. Has to extend for that one, and he's got it.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Smith will have it in the pistol. 2nd down and 12. Jamal Charles carries the football. Gains 5. The Chiefs have gone by their usual game plan today. That's running the football. Charles has again gotten the majority of the carries in a game where he's been a dominant running back.
Oh, I just love the mentality of this football team on the offensive side. They go in saying we are going to run it, and the offensive line so physical. Once again, they're getting it done.
3rd and 7. Did not get both feet down. All set to punt here. They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
All right, here we go.
Out of the shotgun formation. He's got the catch. Jones-Drew is tackled down. 2nd down here. Nickel formation for the defense here. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the 1st down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The Raiders from the 27. The give out of the eye. Tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
When you pick up 1st downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the 1st down, even though they're losing here in the game.
1st down at the 31. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Moore is not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times if you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
The Raiders snap it at the 31. Brings it in. Moore's marked down after a gain of 9.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the 1st down. But I promise you, 3rd and short is a lot easier than having 3rd and long.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for 1st downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
Easy to say that if your quarterback isn't having his best game, that sometimes it can be hard to overcome that. So kudos to the defense, but you know this is a quarterback who expects more from himself.
You're right, Jim. Let's give credit to the defense. They've been really good today here in this game. But also, when you look at the offensive side, when you see a quarterback struggle, it always means this. Protection by the offensive line's been average. Wide receivers not getting the job done, and that's why this football team is behind. Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back, and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
It's now 1st and 10. Got the completion. McFadden's tackled down at the 17. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Here's the 1st snap after the big play. Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. No separation at all. Incomplete.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
2nd and 10. Looks to his left. Unstoppable. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
It's a good touchdown by the offense there, and what it's done, it's gotten this game closer, gives them confidence, and confidence is a dangerous thing. We'll see if they can keep moving forward after this.
The Raiders line up now for the point after. He made it. The Chiefs are about to have the football kicked their way. Their lead has been trimmed. The score's 14-7.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
Charles is going to test the coverage here. Reese is there to take him down. The Chiefs getting set now for their next series. Charles lined up in the backfield. First down at the 17. The defense gets a sack. Smith's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. The Chiefs will go with the pistol on this play. Going to be a penalty here.
False start, offense.
Coming up, second down. The jumbo set on the field. Here's the handoff. Woodson's in on the tackle.
Now you know why guys like Vince Wilfork are so important to the middle of defenses. You need a big run stopper to stop these runs right up the middle. You either need a big run stopper or some really big linebackers to stop those runs up inside.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Moore's got it at the 23. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. The Raiders are set for their next possession. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. First down at the 34. Looking long. Hauls it in. What a goal and what a catch.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Reaches out and snatches it. Dives across, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
The Raiders with the PAT to come. It's good. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 14-14.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
Feet. This is a big-time return.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Has his man. Ross is in on the tackle.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Keeps it here. Makes the catch. He's in the clear. The 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The point after is good. The Chiefs were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
They face first down. The defense comes out in the nickel. He'll take the snap from the gun. Risky throw into double coverage there, but this will go incomplete. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Looking across the middle, catch made. Moore's tackled down after a gain of 10. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The defense gets the sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Gets it out for the completion, and that's Johnson in on the stop.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's third and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Carr's going to take it from the gun. And he's thrown to the ground. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the fourth after this. Jim Nance, Bill Sims here at the O.co Coliseum as the fourth quarter is about to get started. King is back now. He'll be punting. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. And they'll run the football with Charles. That's a gain of only a yard. Looking ahead, the Raiders will be on the road in St. Louis next week, while the Chiefs will be playing at home next week. Second down now. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. That catch will extend the drive.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
First down at the 43. Handoff made. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. You see the matchup at running back, and while only one side has really been able to count on that run game, it's still a very close game.
Yeah, it is, Jim. Close game here, and also that can happen when you talk about run games. They're going to go up and down, and if you're having trouble running the football, then change the direction of your offense. Do something else.
And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
He's taken down at the 35. That leads us to second down. Smith's setting up now in the pistol. Takes another handoff. Charles left side.
And Tyvon Branch has the tackle.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Smith set in the pistol. Charles is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Set up screen to Charles. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things can go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. First down on the way. Setting up screen, pulls it in. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. They've come out in the dime package. The Raiders from the 27. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Jones-Drew is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Carr set, empty backfield.
You ready? Red 18. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
First down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. There's a flag right there, and the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. Greg Little with the grab. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Carr's pass will go for an incompletion this time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Jones-Drew's lined up in a single back formation. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. And Holmes is lined up now as a slot receiver. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. The Raiders get a first down.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
The Raiders lined up. Everybody split out wide. Carr's got it in the gun. That pass well defended. Second down after the incompletion. The defense comes out in the dime. Set up screen. Touchdown and drawing close.
Good job by the offensive coordinator calling those plays. Leads to a touchdown. They're just slowly chipping away at this lead. Now can the defense come out and help them out?
Extra point was good.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Chiefs offense now marches onto the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down at the 20.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles.
He's tackled right at the 24.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Smith will take it right from the center. Dropping back 3. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Defense calls a timeout. They're able to move the chains after that last run. We're late in the fourth, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. Nice tackle. That's a timeout by the team.
Defense.
This would be second down. Will take it right from the center. The Chiefs line up in the pistol. Makes the reception.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Out to the left.
Finds his mark.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. Offense lines up here. 2nd and 3.
Strong eye handoff here. And that's a gain of 13. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. First down here after the run. Kelsey's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield.
There's a yellow marker down on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
And it's Roach there to meet him.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
And Davis is handed the football coming out of the I formation.
Not managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big game, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Takes the knee. Should be an easy one here. A final thought on this one. When you come up short against a divisional opponent, how hard is that to accept?
Oh, man, it's hard to take because you got to play them twice a year and you gear up for it, so you lose a close game. Man, you go in there, you do a lot of soul searching. Hard to get over it, but you got to get ready for next week.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.